Hey guys, Old Guy Gaming here, back again with another MTG Arena video, and tonight we're going to be doing a free-to-play Friday deck with Dome Destruction. So we're continuing our review of all of the starter decks that are provided in MTG Arena, with the red one this time called Dome Destruction. It's a pretty spicy little deck, to be perfectly honest with you. Just getting you started off, there's a lot of cool pieces in here to get a mono red player on their feet. Let's start off at the beginning. 4 copies of Shock. These are a must-have for any mono red player. Any player playing red, period. You'll find a lot of Shocks, period, in 1 mana for an instant that does 2 damage to any target. This is the replacement for Lightning Bolt, which is no longer a thing in Magic the Gathering, unfortunately. Still a cool little card, definitely for a lot of the early game, or sometimes it can be the final stroke to win you the game, to get those final 2 points of damage off of your opponent. Chandra's Pyrohelix is a 2 casting cost, does 2 damage divided up as you choose among 2 different targets. So you can kill those 2 1/1s, for example, that are attacking you from a Cavalcade deck, for example. Again, instant. The whole deck is basically almost direct damage, but there are some payoffs for it here, and we'll show you here in a second. Your first rare for this one is going to be 1 copy of Dreadhorde Arcanist. It is a 1/3 with Trample for 2, and whenever it attacks, you may cast a target instant or sorcery spell with a converted mana cost less than or equal to Dreadhorde's power from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. That card will be put into the graveyard, exile this turn. So you can actually cast spells twice, and that will become more prevalent here in a moment, especially whenever you cast 1 spell and then get to cast it literally again that same turn. Ember Hulk. Ember Hulk is a 2/2 for 2, and you can pay 1 mana to sacrifice it to do 2 damage to any target. You'll start seeing where the payoffs here are in a second. Pack Mastiff, interestingly enough, we just got a Pit Mastiff, is our new little puppy upstairs. That dog's going to be a monster. Pack Mastiff is a 2/2 hound for 2, and you can pay 2 mana, and each creature you control named Pack Mastiffs gets a +1/+0 until end of turn, and there are 4 of them in the deck. So it's a good mana sink as you're getting later in the game. Chandra Spitfire, a key piece to the Cavalcade decks at this point. 1/3 flyer for 3 flying, and whenever an opponent is dealt non-combat damage, meaning all the damage we just talked about up until this point, put a +3/+0 on this thing. This thing is a game winner. This is a huge piece of the Cavalcade deck. Not necessarily needed to win it, but boy is it fun when it goes off. Spellgorger Weird is another cool one. 3 casting costs for 2/2. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Spellgorger Weird. It's really cool. I really do like this card. This card, if it were a 1/2 to start off with, I don't know. You don't see it out a lot out there, but it's still a really cool card. Chandra's Outrage, for 4 mana, it deals 4 damage to target creature and 2 damage to that creature's controller. So that's, a little salt in the wound there whenever you're going to kill the creature and do 2 damage to them as well. One of your other rares, you get 1 copy, that is, of Erratic Cyclops, 4 mana for an 0/8 trample. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, Erratic Cyclops gets +X/+0, where X is that spell's converted mana cost. So with all of these spells, especially with Dreadhorde Arcanist in play, and you're actually casting spells twice, this could get pretty scary pretty quick. Inescapable Blaze for 6 mana. You only get 2 copies of this, but it can't be countered and deals 6 damage to any target. Great way to finish the game. And an icon of Magic the Gathering, going all the way back to the Alpha days, has been reprinted multiple times, most recently obviously in M20. I think they're in every single Welcome deck at this point. I absolutely love this card for a lot of nostalgic reasons. It is a 5/5 6 casting cost Shivan Dragon. I always called it Shivan Dragon for the longest time until I have heard it pronounced correctly. So if you've ever mispronounced Shivan for Shivan, let me know in the comments down below. Please let me know I wasn't the only one in our local area that was mispronouncing this card. Anyway, it is a 5/5 flyer, and for 1 mana you can pump its power up indefinitely in as much mana as you can put into it. So great card. It doesn't see a ton of play. Obviously, back in those days, 6 casting costs for a 5/5 flyer was pretty darn good. Nowadays, I don't know how well it measures up, but still a great card. Speaking of great cards, you're going to get not 1 but 2 copies of Decklist, the Maw of Flames, for 7 casting costs. It is a 7/7 flyer, and when it attacks, it deals 4 damage to any target and 3 damage to up to 2 other targets. This is an absurd card if you can get it out. I know a lot of the cards that do a lot of the graveyard play try to pitch this thing into the graveyard and then cast it without paying its mana cost and getting out and doing it. That's where you see a lot of this card, but in a mono red deck with dragon theme to it, really cool card, great top end finisher. And of course, because it is a welcome deck, you get your standard 7 casting cost 3/3 Meteor Golem that can kill anything but a land on the board. It can come into handy, it really can. And of course, 25 mountains. So let's go see if we can play some games with it and not get completely stomped, because I've played so many games at this point that it just basically says, you're not going to play. Give me all decks. That's what it is. You're not going to do very well, because we're going to put you up against these top-end meta decks with your starter deck. Normally I praise the pair for, you know, putting starter decks against starter decks, but unfortunately I don't know if people are abusing it to try to get the free easy wins or get their dailies off quicker. I don't know, but Wizards has somehow corrected that. So we are going to be in for a challenge. Good, on the curve, Pack Mastiff, Meteor Golem. Sure, let's keep that. If you like the video, by the way, like and subscribe. Always helps out the channel. We do have a goal at the end of 2019 to have 1,000 subscribers. We're getting close. 725, I think we are at the time of recording. So, really appreciate all the support, guys. I do appreciate it. Thank you. And he's going to cast something that we want to kill. Yes, yes he does. Let's go ahead and kill Ginger Brute before it goes anywhere. Sure. And let's drop the old Dreadhorde Arcanist. That'll come in real handy. Ooh, Gruul colors. This should be interesting. Let's swing in and do some damage. Decline. I'm going to hold on to that for now. Until I actually have a target to hit. It's super tempting to be able to just throw that out there and do the damage. Probably could have cast my Pack Mastiff. Might have been a mistake letting that go. Let's go ahead and drop that. I wanted to keep Chandra's Pyrohelix in play. Ooh, I love the sound effects on the Mastiff. Mine does not sound like that at all. No, again, we're going to decline until we have something of worth to put that into. I mean, sure, I could do 2 damage to him, but it's really kind of pointless at this juncture. I feel like it's a waste of a good spell. Hoo-hoo. And this is what I was talking about. So, let's go ahead and swing in. We are going to pay that. Drop that there. We are going to go ahead and put another shock on that so he can't block that. And away we go. And we will hold on to the Pyrohelix, of course. Another one. This should be interesting. Let's see what he does with this. So we are going to put the shock on there. My anticipation is I want him to kill the Arcanist, or at least attempt to block the Arcanist. Which is exactly what I wanted you to do. And do both damage there. And then I might be able to squeeze in... Oh, very nice. Yeah, we'll still dump some mana into the old Pack Mastiff. How many do these things does he have? He ended up with 3 of them so quickly? punch him right in the face with my Pack Mastiff right there. My goodness, there's 2 in the graveyard already. He's how many cards in? 46 cards in the top 14 cards. He got 3 of them. You never see the Gnarlback Rhino anyway, so I can't really complain all that much. He's debating what to do. Alright, so now, again, every time I make fun of it all the time. All the time I make fun of it, but the Meteor Golem's going to come in and kill the Rhino. He's going to do something so we can at least get the card draw. Exactly. And I'm going to take a wild guess and say he's not going to block. Oh, interesting. He's got something up his sleeve. Giant Growth, probably. Growth Cycle. Similar. Alright, so I assume the rock on Fire Urchin. Ooh, that's cool. The Maw of Flame is out. This is our top-end finisher right here, should it land. I don't know what he's going to do against it. I mean, if he wanted to, he can kill the Pack Mastiff, but that is clearly not his concern at this juncture. He is in debate. Sure, he's going to gain the life. That works. He's going to need it. Because that dragon is a-coming. Now, the question becomes, does he have like a plummet? Does he have something in his hand to deal with that creature? Because otherwise, the dragon is going to win it for us. And it's going to win it for us. He's got no answers. See, that's fun. To get a big dragon out like that and win a game because the guy's like, I don't want to deal with him. I like it. Let's keep going. Let's play a couple more with this deck. See, these are fun games. Non-competitive, oodles of fun games. Kind of games you'd play on the kitchen table. There we go. That took a little bit. Trying to pair us up against another lower powered deck, preferably. J-Lo the Truth. That's awesome. This looks like the exact same hand that we had before. Sure. And we shall say hello. Duress? Sure. I was going to say, the only thing he can really take is either the Helix or the Shock. I was going to say, he's going to take the Shock. That's fine. Let's give him the Pack Mastiff to deal with. And we're going to give him the Weird right after that. And that's non-creature spells. This looks like maybe a Recto Sacrifice deck, which should actually kind of be funny with the Pyrohelix in my hand. Because, like, what creature do I want to basically just sacrifice? Interesting. I think I am going to go Pyrohelix. I'm going to go here and there. We're going to cast the other Pack Mastiff. Now, having two Pack Mastiffs out is pretty darn scary. Because I'm spending 4 mana to do double the damage. The Vulture. He's in debate. Oh, he shocked one of my Pack Mastiffs. That's not nice. I'm just gonna replace my Pack Mastiff there. Okay. He's in debate. What to do? So many doggies. I should do that. I should do a dog theme. Like, I know there's a wolf theme. We should do a full dog theme deck sometime. Just for giggles. Alright, what's he got? He is deep in thought. Interesting choice. So, he's got a creature, right? Blood for Bones. He's going to sacrifice that, and he's going to pull... This is the card I was talking about earlier. He's going to pull that out. Interestingly enough, I don't think that helps him. Sure, he can block one of these. The other ones are getting through. Because he could block the Spellgorger Weird. And then I'm just going to pump these up. Go doggies, go! Cool deck. I'm gonna have to do that, like a Rakdos Sacrifice deck that actually pulls this dragon out, because that was such a cool deck. I applaud him. It was cool. All right, let's get one more. Ooh, what do we get? What do we get? Ooh, Vindictive Empire. Let's get one more game in with the old red deck for free to play. See, these can be fun games. They don't necessarily... So, like, I get a lot of questions from new players, like, what deck should I play? The starter decks really aren't that bad when paired down with, like, competition. Like, are you going to lose to an Oko deck? Yeah, probably. Are you going to lose to some of the top-tier meta decks? Yeah, probably. But Wizards does a pretty good job of trying to pair you up against like-powered decks. For the most part, I'd say they do a pretty good job. Alright, our final opponent tonight, Conron. Pack Mastiffs. Pack Mastiffs have been doing us well. I don't know that we can go outside of Pack Mastiffs. I think we gotta hang on to the old Pack Mastiffs. Oh, Fabled Pashes. That already concerns me. It already concerns me. Someone running Fabled Passage is not... They're not fooling around. They are... Alright. Go, Pack Mastiff, go. Black, white. Ooh, I love the artwork that he's in. Ooh. So, let's go Spellgorger Weird, shall we? Punch him in the face with the Pack Mastiff. The dogs have been winning us every game so far. The golden egg, you say? I think I want to go Chandra Spitfire. Because there is non-combat damage sitting here in my hand that I could use to bump that up. And he's drawing a boatload of cards. I will give him that. And he quit? Okay. Well, I don't think I can end on that. I think I have to play another game. That was weird. He drew a bunch of cards and he quit. Okay. All right, we're gonna go one more. We kind of have to. It was I'm not sure what his deck was going for. He drew a bunch of cards and then he quit. Okay. I think he had a theme going. It's something he was looking for, but darned if he could find it. Efficiency Man. Now that's a cool name. Ooh, 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 ooh. So many cool things, but we're so slow. I'm going to have to mulligan that one. I'll keep it in. I am going to reluctantly drop the Shivan Dragon. I know it's wrong. Shivan Dragon. Because we have a Pack Mastiff, and that's all we need. Pack Mastiff is it. Pack Mastiff wins us the game. Nice. I think he meant to say hello. Curious if this is a flash deck. Brazen Bar or something like that's going to happen. Oh, Vandal. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Blue-white flyer. Oh, this is Arius Flyers. This is cool. So, let's see if he falls for it. Let the Pack Mastiff fly. And we'll save that damage for the Chandra Spitfire. He's going to have enough flyers. Ooh, Kefnet. Hi, Kefnet. How are you? Well, at least we can kill Kefnet before we go. Bye, Kefnet. We'll see you later. We are fresh out of cards, though, so this is going to be a bit of a struggle at this point. We need some more cards that aren't land. Very nice. Very nice. There we go. We'll just get another Chandra Spitfire. Imperial Eagle's what he's waiting for. He hasn't gotten that yet. No. I think he's got wings. I think he's got, yep, Rally of Wings. That's exactly what I was afraid of. I was like, nope, not going to do that. 4 damage. Sure can. Sure he's going to let that go. Why not? Now he's got Kefnet back. That's kind of stinky. Where's our big Shivan Dragon? Thank you, Mr. Shivan Dragon. What do we do now? What do we do now? Ooh. Now they're indestructible. Deal 6 damage to any target, you say. Spell can't be countered. I wonder where he'd go with it. It is an instant. Let's see what he does here. It's a fun game. Let's see where he goes. Boom. Granted, we still have Kefnet to deal with, but now he's going to start gaining his life back. Oh, now he's going to do his Zorius things. Meteor Golem? Nope, land. That's going to do it. Oh, we got land flooded on this one. It's okay. It was a fun game. It was a fun game. It was better than the draw 4 cards and quit. So, very cool. Sure, why not? Go for all of that. Alright, so that's going to do it for this one. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe. Always helps out the channel. We are super close to our goal of 1,000 subscribers by year end. I think we might make it. Who knows? We are getting a little late in the year. So if you do enjoy the content, like, subscribe. Always helps out the channel. And until next time, guys, we shall see you in the arena. This video was brought to you in no small part by our patrons. If you would like to help out the channel, go to www.patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga, and thank you for your support.